I want to close off the He-Man saga for a while. And I thought I would do so by showing you the fans that Kevin Smith wanted for his show. But before we get to that, I want to just touch back on this. He-Man fans reject Kevin Smith and Masters of the Universe Revelation. I talked about this yesterday. The show is completely off of the top 10 at Netflix. In fact, I'm hearing reports that to find it, you've got to search it. It's not even being shown on the featured page or the popular page anymore at all. It's almost completely vanished from the front page of Netflix.
What a story, Mark.
And this kind of sums it up pretty perfectly right here, what that means. Fans are not happy with it. Kevin Smith has been pretty cocky about the show as he F-bombed fans and seems to be stating reactions don't matter, that Netflix only cares about the views. But what the show dropping from the top 10 tells us is that no one is watching Masters of the Universe Revelation on Netflix anymore. You may argue that means everybody watched it already, but many other shows have stayed in the top 10 for weeks on end with Netflix, while Masters of the Universe Revelation dropped out only after a few days. As I previously pointed out, this also means the show is not being watched with a repeated viewing number, or not being watched a repeated number of times again, which is not good at all. It has no replayability value at all. People are watching it, they get mad, and they stop watching it. How is that beneficial? This is going to kill toy sales. Now, I can't confirm if it will or not. I don't know. But I would be willing to bet that when restocks come in, you might not see those flying off the shelves like you did when they came out before the show dropped. And I find it hilarious still that they made sure to stealth drop He-Man and Skeletor and all of them in Wave 1 and keep Teela out. The bait and switch for this show. Kevin Smith didn't only lose a lot of fans, he lost his entire career over this, I think. Clerks 3 is going to be a disaster. But hey, there is an audience that Kevin Smith did kind of get that he'll lose immediately, by the way, as soon as they learn about his history with Weinstein and some of the jokes in his older movies. He'll be canceled immediately. Because once these people take notice of you, they always kind of put the lens on you, and that's coming for Kevin Smith. But check it out. Thankfully, the show gets this kind of coverage. This is from a website called Audio Straddle. I'm just going to read you the first part of these two paragraphs right here. This is what the show exists to do now, to reap the male tears and fan tears and make fun of man babies. Listen to this vile paragraph here from a person who wasn't even a fan of the show. Like so many sailors who crashed their ships against the boulders of the seas at the sound of sirens, and the children who followed the trails of candy into haunted woods, like the moth to the flame, the prophet Janet Jackson herald I too am propelled along by an invisible force. No matter the time, the day, the season, the obligations before me, if I hear in the distance the sound of fanboy tears, I will follow them to the very edges of the earth to claim my prize. Oh, there is always a prize. They sob in a heap. Our childhoods, our masculinity, our virtue signaling, while review bombing whatever is before them. Oh, it's always review bombing, by the way. It's always review bombing. Maybe the show is just shit. And what is it before them? Women, of course. Women with armor, with lasers, with daggers, and swagger, and shaved heads. So this is the fans that he's winning over losing his regular fans. People that aren't fans of the show, that really don't care about it, could care less, aren't going to even watch it probably, but they're just happy to see men upset that another franchise gets lost to the woke agenda. You know, you wonder why anime is blowing up and this kind of stuff is failing. Look no further than like an article like this. And anime is going to it's going to keep killing it. And I like how Netflix is like, well, this is anime too. No, it's not. Like, they literally call everything that they make, all of their original productions, they're calling it anime. Which is funny. That's not what anime is. And there'll be somebody that come, I can already hear you typing. Well, technically it is animation. So it is anime. No, it's not. You know what I mean? Anime is short for Japanese animation. It's been that way for a long time. This is an animated show for sure. And if you want to be technical, you could call it anime, but that's not anime. I'm sorry. It's a poor substitute, even though the art is great. Too bad the show that goes along with it is a pile of trash, pile of shit.
How dare you!
But check this out before we go. I want to show you Kevin Smith's legacy. Remember this? Kevin Smith unloads F-bombs on He-Man fans, angry with Netflix's Masters of the Universe series. Okay, this is July 28th, right? And what is this referring to? It's referring to that Variety article that Kevin Smith did where he pretty much told fans to grow up. Okay, this was the 28th of July. Check this out. Here's the 3rd of here's the 3rd of August. Vice is using it again. So this is his most quoted thing where he's telling fans to grow up and using F-bombs. I think Kevin Smith, this is why Kevin Smith's been pretty quiet. I saw someone, I don't remember who on Twitter, was saying Kevin Smith hasn't talked about Mode 2 in days. And I wonder why. I think he finally is starting to realize, hey, I might have screwed up. He's never going to apologize, though, because this entire thing he did was a job application. This is him trying to get promotion for Clerks 3. And this is him trying to maybe get in at Lucasfilm, something like that. Maybe, hey, I can give you subverted expectations too. I can subvert expectations. Why don't you let me come on aboard? And I'm a fan. I'm a man of the fans, and I can bring it on. Kevin Smith has been trying for years to get in these people's good graces, and he finally got there. It's too bad he had to lose all of his fan base to get there. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new. Little after credits special, real quick. Hey, where are the Tila toys? As at Comic Perch says here, has a picture that he posted on Twitter of a bunch of new toys. I don't know where this is, but where's Tila? Where? Where is Tila?